We're back!
We're back again. This time we are going to film the extremely requested
boyfriend tag! Whoosh!
And obviously I couldn't do this video by myself, so I needed somebody else to be part of this video with me. And I've had to bribe him and make him lots of nice dinners in order to make him film this video with me.
It's been a bit of a struggle, right?
It's been a bit of a struggle to make this happen, but finally it is here. We are here with the boyfriend tag. So I have all the questions on my phone and I've not let him read anything. He doesn't know any of the questions. I've not let him read anything, have I?
No.
And basically the idea behind this is you just have to answer questions about me and about us, okay?
Let's hope I get them right then.
There's about 30 questions,
oh
so you better
God.
be ready for this. Okay, question number 1. Where did we meet?
Well, where did we meet? I think it's safe to say that we actually met on my radio show, which I was doing 2 years ago now. It was at I'm In Radio. I used to work for I'm In Radio. Used to be a DJ on there. My show used to be every Sunday 2 till 4. I brought you on the show to interview you about
My YouTube
TRISHA60.
journey.
Yeah, the amazing TRISHA60. So yeah, that's how we met, on my radio show.
Yeah, it wasn't actually quite 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago in June.
Yeah,
it'll be 2 years in June, on June the 14th.
so it was June
2015
then.
2015 that we met. Yeah.
Wow.
Lucky you. Where was our first date?
First date, I remember we went to Park Royal, which is actually kind of Acton sides, and we went.
Lots of people watching.
We went for dinner to Nando's. I know it doesn't sound very classy, but from the home country, Portugal. But yeah, we went to Acton Complex.
Park Royal Complex, yeah.
Park Royal Complex / Acton. We went to Nando's and then we went to watch
The Gallows. The Gallows. Because we love horror films. So we did dinner and movie. And the movie was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was amazing.
The movie was really good. Date was really lovely. He was a gentleman. And the rest, as they say, is history.
Yeah, I don't think I failed to impress that night. I think I was pretty cool.
Well, you paid for my cinema. You fed me, which was amazing.
Yeah.
And it was lovely. Did we play pool that night?
I think we had.
We might have
one or
had
two
a
because
game
I think it was quite busy in Nando's. We had to book the table.
We had to wait, yeah.
So we went to the arcades for a little bit and we played a bit of pool, bit of slot machines.
And actually, I beat him at pool.
I actually tried to win you.
I actually beat him at pool.
Yeah, I think you did actually.
I did. I won like 3 times.
Yeah, it was a lovely night actually. Really lovely.
It was lovely. Question number 3. What was your first impression of me?
I think my first impression, I mean, even from watching your YouTube videos, I kind of had the impression that you was like really funny and just.
But I'm not funny.
You are really funny to hang with, and like you actually make me laugh a lot, which I really adore about you actually. But yeah, my first impression was very cute, very petite, very beautiful, and very just funny and cool to hang with. And I definitely got that, even though I was interviewing you on a professional level, talking about your talent. And yeah, I just got that comfort from you. It was just like,
and I was making myself at home
to be with.
Wasn't I making myself at home at the radio?
You just started touching everything, and you was like, "What's this? What's that? What does this do?" And I remember we went next door to the recording studio and we done a few jingles and stuff, which you recorded for me, which is really nice. And I think that gave us the time to really bond.
Yeah.
As friends, you know, to really hang out with each other.
I think that's where I was like, I can hang out with him.
Yeah, I just felt that comfort zone. It was like, wow,
it wasn't awkward.
I really would like to see you again, like out of work. And it really just, yeah, it went that way, I guess.
So cute. So cute. Whoosh. Question number 4. When did you meet the family?
When did I meet? Oh, wow. I couldn't say exactly the date.
No, I
did not point that down. But I'm sure it was like after a few months, of actually being with each other and really making it official with each other. It was actually very awkward and like nerve-wracking moment.
My dad is one scary dude, if you don't know him.
You know, he kind of just stared at me and was like, who's this whitey in my house?
Why is there a white person in the house?
So, you know, I just put my hand out and went,
I hadn't told Dad that the person I was dating was not Indian. So Dad was expecting an Indian guy and he was like staring at him, trying to work out if he was like What was he? It was very funny.
It was very nerve-wracking for me. It was a nervous moment, but I think I handled it well. You know, I brought flowers for your mom, and I bought a nice drink for your dad. I just wanted them to really get to know me as the person that I am, to be with you as well.
Do I have any weird obsession? If so, what is it?
I would say the weirdest obsession with you is when you're eating, like you don't like to mix things. And this is what I find quite weird, a weird obsession about you. It's like, if I put a bit of like beans on the plate and then a sausage and then a bit of mash, they can't be touching each other. They have to be very separated. Because if a bit of sauce touches, you know, the sausage or something, that's it. Explosion. We have to start the whole meal again. And it's kind of like you eat separate things. I guess it's just me, because I love flavours.
No, but I think I'm the only person that does that. I don't know anyone else that separates their food.
I think that's one of the, weirdest obsessions.
So I'll give people an example, because they might not know what I mean. But like, yesterday when we made a breakfast, I ate my toast first with my jam. And then I ate my mushrooms. And then I ate my hash browns. And then I ate my sausages. And then I ate my bacon.
By the time you get to the last thing, it's cold. So
I don't like mixing flavours. I think they know this, because I mentioned this in like a too much information video that I did ages ago. But I have mentioned this before. So I don't know if people believe me, but it is something I do.
I'm kind of used to it now, so I know not to throw too much on the plate.
Oh, don't let them touch each other. How long have we been together?
I believe it's been 18 months. Nearly 18 months.
In 2 weeks.
So I'm not far from it. But yeah, close to 2 years actually. So
do we have a tradition with each other?
One of our traditions, I'd say, is usually to go to Pizza Express. Like, we love that place.
And sushi.
It's
Yo Sushi.
Actually, saying that, we have been to Yo Sushi, or just any sushi place in general.
We love sushi. Oh my god.
We always have to go.
Any excuse to go and find.
I think at least once every 2 months we're at sushi, like somewhere, because we're dedicated. We really are. We're sushi freaks.
We love sushi.
So yeah, I think that would be.
And mine's like sushi.
Our tradition.
Sashimi. I can't say it.
Tuna sashimi.
No, salmon.
Oh, is it salmon? Oh yes, it is salmon. And those beans as well. Those green beans.
Edamame beans. Oh my god, they're so good. I had to get you into them though, and then you acquired a taste for them, because you were a bit like, like frowning at my edamame beans when I first got them.
They're actually really nice,
beans. What was our first road trip?
Wow, first road trip. I remember we actually went to Lulworth, West Lulworth Cove to be precise, which is in the south of England. Such a beautiful place.
It was amazing.
You really need to go there. The scenery.
And this is before we were actually dating. We went as a random road trip, didn't we? We weren't.
Yeah, I think it was kind of like my first road trip with you, to kind of try and impress you, to kind of show you that I'm not that boring, and I do like to do some adventures now and again when I've got the time. Do you know what? It was actually my first time going there as well, so you know, I thought it would just be nice to take someone special with me. And
the view was amazing, and he bought me scampi and chips with mushy peas. And once you feed me, I am like putty in your hands.
Amazing fish and chips on the coastline.
I know, it was amazing.
It was quite windy. I'm not gonna lie, but
it was freezing.
On any coastline, it's quite windy.
But the best thing that happened on the way there, I'm gonna tell them the story about when we were driving there, and I was in stitches. It was hilarious. So we're driving behind this man in this little truck. So he's in this little truck, and he's got like, I don't know, like bits of, I don't know if it was like wood or twigs or something on the back of his truck. And Joe's like ramming up his bum, trying to get past him. So we're in the car, going along our way, and Joe's trying to overtake this man. And we are so close to this man. I'm thinking if he brakes, we are going to go straight into the back of him. And so Joe's got his window open. I don't even know why, because it was cold. You've got your window open, and this bit of twig from the car falls off the thing and hits Joe in the face. It was the funniest thing in the entire world. And all Joe's going is, ah, something hit me. And I was like, that's what happens when you drive too close to someone. It was hilarious. And then the next thing we know, there was this little yellow bug crawling around on him. So obviously some dirty insect from that little man's truck had flown into the car and was sitting on his shoulder. And Joe was screaming like a little girl. And we had to pull over until the bug was out of the car. It was
size
so
of that
funny.
thing. I had to pull over.
Oh my god. And it was yellow.
It was like an emergency stop. It was like
yellow cockroach looking thing.
Get this thing off me.
Oh my god.
I'm sure that's what hit me in the face.
I don't know. It was a twig. It was just. It was hilarious. And he's screaming like a little girl. And I'm thinking, is he not embarrassed? He's like on a date. He's taking me somewhere romantic. And he's screaming like a little girl. It was so funny. But I think that's when I really started to like you, because you just made me laugh so much. That's it. You make me laugh. That's it. You make me laugh and you feed me. That's it.
That's it. That's the way to your heart.
That is the way to my heart. What was the first thing you noticed about me?
First thing I noticed about you was your big, beautiful eyes.
I don't have big.
You do. Eyes. They're actually big. You might not notice that, and they're so dark, but they're almost like the same color as mine. I think yours are just a bit darker. I remember coming out to meet you actually outside the studio, and I could just see these big eyes and this tiny little body, like, with amazing
big bum,
flowy hair, dark hair. Yeah, I think your eyes definitely stood out to me.
What is my favorite restaurant?
Pizza Express.
I love Pizza Express.
Or Yo Sushi, but I mean that's been one of my favorite places for a while. Not that it's the best sushi, but yeah, I'd say Pizza Express is your place.
What do we argue about the most?
Oh, I don't know. Like maybe that's hard. That's a hard one. We hardly ever argue. What was the question again? What was the question?
Stuff. We argue about normal couple stuff.
What was the question? What do you most?
What do we argue the most about?
What do we argue most about? Probably deciding on what we're gonna eat. Like what? Where are we gonna eat? What restaurant?
No, we argue about. I want to watch The Notebook, and he wants to watch.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
And
it's not really an argument. It's more of a debate of what we're going to watch.
No, yeah, I want to watch The Notebook, and I sometimes want to watch The Lion King, and I sometimes want to watch The Little Mermaid, and then he just.
Oh, you want to go for more like your thriller and psychological.
I love thrillers and psychological, like Fracture.
Those really type of mind tricks.
And he wants me to sit through the rings.
And I'm just like, let's just watch a horror. Like let's.
But jump. You
let's
always
get scared.
want to watch a horror.
I mean,
that's all you ever want to watch.
Because horrors are usually based on true stories.
That's all you ever watch, though.
Actually, psychological thrillers
but
are
what
also
about
the same.
normal films?
I don't know. I just find them boring. Like comedies, I like comedies.
What did you think of Fracture?
Fracture was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
And we're gonna watch Everest tonight.
I think we're gonna
like Everest. That was based on a true story.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just a big horror fan, so.
No, but I love horrors as well. But sometimes there are other films that you miss out on because you don't want to watch other films.
So I always try and persuade you to watch a horror movie, and it takes that extra mile because I know you're going to be scared about it after watching it, and you want to talk about it, and you don't want to talk about it. So it's always
because I yelled at you the other day when I was at home by myself, and he started talking like horror stuff, and I was at home by myself, and I got really pissed off with him, and I put the phone down. I was really annoyed with you because I was at home in my house by myself for like 2 weeks, and I don't like it. My house is quite scary at night. I hear these weird noises. We'd watched a horror film, and then you went home. And then when we got home, you started talking about the film, and I was like, stop talking about the film. Like, I'm still at home by myself. Can't we just talk about something else? Can't we talk about Friends? Can't we talk about Impractical Jokers? Can't we talk about anything else apart from this movie? And then you started telling me, oh, you know, my friend watched it, and when he heard the bell, he shit himself. I was like, hello, I'm at home by myself. Can you stop talking? And that was like, I got annoyed with you the other day, actually, because of that.
So, yeah, safe to say that we usually argue about food.
We don't argue about food. I don't agree with that.
No?
No. I don't.
Like I'll say, oh, I really fancy Nando's, and you'll be like, nah.
No, that doesn't really happen. Then I'm like, okay, let's go to Nando's.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen that often. I just like food. I just want to be fed. No, I think it's usually, and the other argument that we have is usually like, if I'm in the car and I turn the heating on, he gets in like, it's so fucking hot in here. You turn the heating on, why it's so hot? And I'm like, it's so cold, I'm so hot.
Actually, that's
the other thing.
One thing we did actually was on holiday when it was like really hot. It's really hot, right? In Portugal, it's about 30 degrees. As soon as we step in the car, this woman just wants to put the aircon on full blast, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, we're gonna get sick. Like, I mean, it's not a problem because obviously it's hot and we really get...
Let's go on to another question.
Let's go on to the next one.
Who wears the pants in the relationship? I do. I do.
Nah, I do.
I do. I do.
I think wearing the pants is a bit of both. I know that question always comes up and it's like, who wears the pants? But
I'm just saying it because I feel like I should, but I'm the most bossy one.
You always make decisions on different things. You know, when it comes to certain things, you'll make decisions. When it comes to certain things, I make the decision. So wearing the pants,
but I'm the bossiest one.
Is a really like.
But I'm the bossiest one, okay? But I tell you, okay.
Okay, TRISHA60 wears the panties.
I'll be worried if you were wearing panties. If I'm watching TV, what am I watching?
Well, it's either Friends or Impractical Jokers.
There's only ever one.
But there's one.
There's one more thing.
There's one.
That's the other thing we argue
Which
about.
is the most annoying thing I have to put up with.
That's the other thing.
Something I used to watch years ago. EastEnders, get rid of it, please.
That's the thing that we argue about.
Just finish the program already. I hate EastEnders with a passion. Done. Next question.
What is one food that I don't like?
Oh, that's hard. Chicken. I know it's like, it's not you don't like it, but anytime I suggest it to you, you're like, no chicken, please. And I really like chicken, so I think we might have a little clash now and again over chicken.
No, but I'll eat Nando's chicken. But that's about it. And I'll eat chicken nuggets and that's it. So it's not like I don't like chicken. I just find when most people cook chicken, they make it really dry. And yeah, you can argue that the sauce is going with it and it's like runny sauce, but the chicken is dry. I just don't like chicken. Yeah. It's just really boring. It tastes like nothing and the texture is just dry and chewy. Or just
anything, any dry food, you don't like it. I've realised that. Like dry rice or dry chicken or dry fish. You know, just anything dry is not really your thing. You like your saucy stuff.
I'm an Indian. I like curry sauce.
A little bit of curry sauce.
I like curry sauce. What drink do I order when we go out?
Well, it's always a Merlot.
It's always a Merlot.
It's always a Merlot.
It's always
nice
a Merlot.
Bit red wine. Not always, but most of the time.
The occasional rosé.
Yeah, the occasional rosé, but most of the time Merlot.
What size shoe do I wear?
I know it's quite small. I think it's a 5.
It is a 5.
Yeah?
It is a 5. Yeah, it's a 5. What is my favourite kind of sandwich?
Cheese and ham?
I like cheese and ham. I like anything with cheese in it. Cheese and salad, cheese and ham, cheese and tomato.
Cheese pickle?
Cheese and onion, cheese and pickle. Cheese and sausage? No, not cheese and sausage. Did you just make that up? What is one talent that I have?
One talent, she's very amazing at making YouTube videos, and that is your talent. And if you don't accept it, you don't accept it.
Not growing.
44,000 subscribers. Come on, guys, give us some credit.
Oh, you're very sweet, baby. Love you. What would I eat every day if I could?
I think it would be salmon sashimi. If it was there in your fridge, just, you know, every single day fresh. Like you had a sushi chef living in your house, I think that would be the one.
It would be. What is my favourite cereal?
I've never seen you eat cereal.
That's true,
I'll take a guess on that. Would it? Is it cornflakes?
Why are you laughing?
It's like this is the only cereal anyone's gonna say.
No, I like
Crunchy Nut.
No, I like
Lucky Charms.
Oh, what is it called?
Cheerios.
Cheerios, that's it.
Yeah.
I like Cheerios and I like Lucky Charms.
Okay.
What is my favourite music?
Okay, now we're talking.
Now we're talking. Let's get into the good stuff. What is my favourite
Old
music?
school R&B, old school garage, old school hip hop, anything old school.
Anything old school.
Right
I'm
here.
there.
The
I'm
80s.
I'm on it.
80s music, 90s music, that is you, like to the bone. Like,
yeah, I'm just into
Aaliyah, you know, like Destiny's Child. All that stuff, a bit of Blackstreet.
What is my favourite sports team?
You don't even watch sports.
I don't even watch sports. I'm just.
I mean, you watch a lot of cricket. I've noticed that.
I watch cricket and I watch
India for cricket.
I don't really like football, to be honest. But then, yeah, I'm not really a football person either. What is my eye colour?
Dark brown.
I thought you were gonna look. I thought you were gonna be like, oh, let's
no, I already know because my ones are hazel, brownie.
Who is my best friend?
Your best friend is Iman, who lives in America.
She's really funny, isn't she?
Yeah, she's really nice.
She's really funny. She makes me laugh a lot.
I got the honour of meeting her.
She makes me laugh till I wee myself a little bit.
Yeah, I remember you guys just cracked into a laugh and it was never ending. And I was like, what's going on here? Am I missing something? But yeah, that's definitely your best friend.
What is something that I do that you wish I didn't do?
The food separations.
Why is it affecting
I don't
your
know.
life?
It doesn't affect me, but that's probably the only one thing that you do. Or actually, it's when you have really cold feet and you bring them near me. Like, get them away. Not that they smell. They're just really cold. They're just really very frozen. They're like big ice cubes trying to freeze you. Yeah.
I'm like, here, have that. Here, take that. I have really cold feet, but you're really warm.
Yeah.
That's why I like warm them up on your
I'm like, what's his name? Jacob from Twilight. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Where am I from?
Well, I know you was born here, since you've told me.
Yeah.
But you have an Indian background. Mm-hmm. Your parents and stuff. Gujarati. I'm
Gujarati. What kind of cake would you bake me on my birthday?
Sponge cake?
Mm-hmm. I like Victoria sponge.
Yeah, sponge cake.
Victoria sponge with like jam and cream.
In the middle.
Quite happy with that. Victoria sponge definitely.
Nothing with icing.
No, I don't like icing. Much. We just take all the icing off, don't we? Do I play any sport?
I don't know. You used to say you used to play netball, right? Or volleyball?
No.
No?
Hockey.
Hockey. Okay.
You just made that up. You didn't even know.
I was guessing for that one, but
what can I spend hours doing?
There's a few things. I would say makeup. Actually, you don't really take long to do your makeup, but just trying new things. I know you could spend hours doing that. Yeah. Makeup and YouTube, like making YouTube videos, vlogs.
Yeah, editing.
Videos about all sorts of things, advice videos, makeup tutorials, and just helpful videos.
No, like watch it. I could spend hours watching YouTube videos.
And probably Friends. What you could watch like the whole series. Day in, day out. And
Friends and Impractical Jokers, I'm just happy to sit there for like an entire day watching the same episodes over and over again. No shame. I think we're on the last question. If I could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? It's not something we've ever really discussed, is it?
I think you like this country. You've said that many times. It's so cold here. There's no sunshine. There's miserable faces everywhere. No one's happy. But
what do you mean? No one's happy. I'm happy. I'm not miserable.
I'm talking about strangers. You know, you walk down the road. No one says good morning to you. No one wants to give you way out if you're driving. No one wants to let you cross the zebra crossing. It's for you to cross. No one wants to. You know, I think you really love this country, and I love this country. You know, I live here too, but I'm not from here, and I think wherever you're born, you always have that attachment to that place. So I think you love England.
Yeah, I do. I'd stay here. I wouldn't want to move anywhere.
But you'd love to travel the world.
I want to travel. I want to see everything.
Of course. But and you've been to amazing places already, but ultimately, I think you really want to retire here. Yeah. This is your place of rest. I think I'll be here for a very long time too.
And that concludes the boyfriend tag, the very, very, very requested boyfriend tag. Are you just doing a little victory dance? That you got through all the questions.
I got through it.
You got through the questions.
I was expecting 100 questions.
Really well. I think you did really well.
I think I was stuck on a few of them.
If you guys have any more questions for us, then please do leave them below, because we will probably film again at some point.
Yeah, maybe.
One day. Maybe not anytime soon, but we will definitely be filming some more videos together. Please do ask us questions. Please, if you like this video, then please give us a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe. And actually, I'm going to put Joe's channel in the description bar below as well, so you can subscribe to his channel as well. And we will see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!